As a dog owner, it's important that you treat your pup with respect and kindness. When we show our love through cuddles and belly rubs, they give us unconditional devotion in return. That being said, it's also essential to ensure that your actions towards your canine companion are always safe and beneficial for them. Here are 9 things you should never do to your furry friend to make sure that their well-being is looked after. Number 1. Spoil rotten. Spoil your dog too much and you'll end up with an animal that expects to get whatever they want, whenever they want it. This can lead to behaviors such as jumping or barking that make it difficult for you to interact with your pet in a healthy way. On the contrary, if you stick to rules and boundaries when interacting with them, then both of you will be better off. No one likes being spoiled rotten, not even a cute pup. Set proper expectations from the start, establish ground rules, and interact consistently. This is the key to having a wonderful relationship with your furry little companion. Number 2. Feed table scraps. Food is a huge part of any dog's life and it can be incredibly tempting to spoil them with treats from your own plate, but it's important to resist the urge to feed them table scraps. Human food doesn't always provide the nutritional balance that a dog needs and can even lead to an unhealthy diet. On top of that, feeding a dog table scraps can make them gain too much weight, which can increase their risk of developing medical issues. So if you want to show your pup some extra love, it's best to stick with healthy, veterinarian-approved treats that are part of their daily routine. Number 3. Let run off-leash in an unenclosed area. Many people think that letting their dog run off-leash in an unenclosed area is a harmless, fun activity. However, it can be dangerous and damaging, both to your pet and others. It puts your dog at risk of running away or being hit by a car, as well as other dangers such as toxins in the environment or aggressive animals. Furthermore, allowing your pet to run off-leash violates laws and regulations in many places. This means that you could face fines or legal action if caught. To ensure the safety of your dog and those around them, always keep them leashed when outdoors. Number 4. Leave alone in the house for long periods of time. Dogs are social animals and crave companionship, so it's important to make sure they don't spend too much time by their lonesome. Dogs can be left alone for short periods of time as long as they are provided with adequate stimulation, such as chew toys or a treat-filled puzzle toy, but leaving them home in solitude for longer periods of time can lead to separation anxiety or destructive behavior. Number 5. Give too many treats or human food. Treats can be an enticing way to get your pup's attention, but be careful not to go overboard. An occasional reward is a fun and effective way to show your dog that they're doing something right. But giving them too many treats or human food can lead to digestive issues and obesity. Not only can these conditions cause discomfort for your pup, but they can also lead to more serious health concerns down the road. Feeding your pup quality food products designed specifically with their needs in mind is the best thing you can do for their health and well-being in the long term. Number 6. Walk when it's too hot or cold outside. No matter how much you enjoy walking your dog, it's often best to avoid doing so when the weather is extreme. Dogs don't require constant exercise, and it can be far too hot or cold for them to handle, depending on what breed they are. When it's hot out, the heat can affect their breathing and make them become overheated with prolonged exposure. Likewise, the elements can be too harsh for certain breeds prone to the cold during winter months. Make sure to check the forecast before planning on taking your pup out for a stroll, and when in doubt, always err on the side of caution. Number 7. Disregard barking and scratching habits. While it can sometimes be frustrating when your dog barks incessantly or scratches the furniture, these are their ways of trying to communicate even if they may not be communicating what we want to hear. So rather than ignoring these habits in an attempt to get them to stop, try and understand why they're engaging in them. You could take them outside more often if they are barking too much or buy them a scratching post if they keep using the armchair. In any case, never punish your dog for their barking and scratching, as every animal needs love, understanding, and patience to learn the right ways to behave. Number 8. Skip vet checkups. If you want to make sure your canine companion has a long and happy life, one of the best things you can do is ensure they get regular vet checkups and preventive care. Skimping on their health care could mean putting them at risk of illnesses and parasites, which will not only cause discomfort but could be expensive to treat if left unchecked. Going for regular yearly checkups with your vet can help protect your dog from becoming unwell, which will save time and money in the long run. In addition to vet visits, make sure to give your four-legged friend a variety of nutritious foods, daily exercise, and keep up with any recommended vaccinations. Number 9. Play rough. When interacting with your beloved pup, it is important to be gentle and loving. Unfortunately, many people make the mistake of playing too rough with their dog and even unintentionally hurting them. Activities like tug-of-war and wrestling can hurt their necks, backs, and joints. Yanking on their collars can damage the trachea. Dogs can get hurt in smaller ways too from activities like tail chasing or constant grabbing of the face or snout. To avoid any kind of harm to your canine companion, refrain from overly rough play or unnecessary pulling on them as much as you can. Dogs bring so much joy and love to our lives, but they also need our protection. By being mindful of the 9 things you should never do to your dog, you can ensure your pup has a safe and enjoyable life. Taking care of your canine companion is not only about providing them with food and love, it's about ensuring their physical safety as well. With proper preventive care, understanding, and companionship, we can give our furry friends the best chance at a happy and healthy life.